Hey everybody, Matt here at Big Red Liquors, and I'm very excited today because we've got this Old Elk single barrel that actually came in a few weeks ago, but I'm just getting around to reviewing it, and this is definitely one that I have looked forward to for all of this year since we selected it. So Old Elk makes several different types of single barrel offerings, but this one in particular is a 6-year-old wheat whiskey. So not a wheated bourbon, but actually a wheat whiskey. So Heaven Hill makes a wheat whiskey that it doesn't sell a lot of. In 2014, MGP in Lawrenceburg, the old Seagram's plant, they actually added a 95.5 wheat whiskey to their stable, to their portfolio of whiskeys that they offered for bulk sales. So since this is 6 years old, this is relatively new to the market in terms of a 95% wheat whiskey. So 95% wheat, 5% malted barley, wheat whiskey that is 6 years old and is bottled at cask strength. In this particular case, 114.1 proof. That's right. So there it is, and I've already had a touch of it. So this is $69.99. But I think when you try it, when you nose it, and when you taste it, you will understand why. Such a concentrated honey vanilla on the nose. I mean, if you like Weller, if you're a fan of wheated bourbon, to me, the Heaven Hill wheat whiskey tastes a little astringent at times, but when you combine the kind of mellow sweetness that most of the MGP products have with the sweeter grain, you really get a special whiskey. Yeah, honey, vanilla, a little bit of fruit. It definitely has some like fresh cut oak influence here on the nose, so like honey roasted peanuts. Yeah, honey roasted peanuts, fresh cut oak. God, that smells good. Okay, let's take a sip. Wow. Amazingly soft right on the front of the palate. Just like mouth melting honey, like just warm honey on the front, vanilla in the middle, and then it's got this really nice oak backbone to it that just sticks around through the mid palate, through the finish still going. There is this like really rich grain quality to it. There's a little bit of biscuit to it. But right there, that like fruit, honey, sweetness pop right on the front. I have not tasted that in any of our single barrel selections this year. It is really delicious. So I tried some of this at home, and I did a old fashioned with it. Great in an old fashioned. That honey sweetness really plays off kind of the sweetness of the cocktail itself. Really good on the rocks. It's 114 proof, so it can stand up to a nice big rock ice cube. But It's such a nice, well-integrated, balanced, sweet, fruit-driven, honey, vanilla-driven whiskey that you don't even need ice or cocktail. It's really perfect to sip on its own. This, I think, is one of the total sleeper single barrels that we have out there, meaning, you know, it's not in like that top A category of single barrel like Four Roses or Bland's or something that people are immediately going to pick up. But it is definitely one that if you buy it and you try it, will not disappoint you. If you try this whiskey and you don't like it, please let me know, because I'd be curious to know why. It is fantastic, and it's really one of, I think, it may be my top sort of sleeper single barrel this year. One that, you know, there's ones we've had that I knew were delicious, that everybody's going to know are delicious. This is one that's kind of a secret, and one that is definitely worth grabbing because it just delivers. It's that freaking good. All right, there it is. Old Elk wheat whiskey, 114 proof, 6-year, 95% wheated wheat whiskey. All right, cheers.